Okay. What is up? All right. Getting
What up?
into week 11.
What's happening? Week
What up?
11. That's crazy. There we go.
Whoop, whoop.
Crazy week yet again.
Yep. Bullshit.
Panthers got their second win in a row.
Yeah. Which was
Ravens
insane.
barely edged out the Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Niners barely edged out the Bucks. Cowboys. Let's not even talk about it. Cardinals dominated the Jets, which was a big surprise to me.
Oh, yeah, it was. Absolutely. I did not expect their defense to hold off the Jets to only 6 points.
Yeah, I kind of thought the Jets would be a little more, since they won that game on Thursday. I kind of thought they had the extra rest and they got a little momentum going, but they did not.
Right.
I lost you guys on the stream.
I can see you.
You guys see me at all?
Yeah, we can see you.
You can see me?
Yeah.
I don't see anybody. I don't even see the chat we're in.
You got to open your eyes, dog.
Oh, they're open.
They're open. Let's talk about the most controversial game of the entire weekend, and that was the Kansas City Chiefs
Jesus.
and the Denver Broncos.
Oh my God.
So the play that really cost, the Chiefs blocked it. Good for them. They did that themselves. But the Chiefs should have never scored that touchdown that they scored in that game, because they called a bullshit penalty against the safety, saying illegal hands to the face or illegal touching or something.
Legal. They called it illegal contact, but honestly,
but
when he was
getting sacked well before the safety touched the player, and the player went 10 yards before he was touched.
Yeah.
So where's the penalty? Show me good reason why you threw that flag, and why was the flag so late? Mahomes was already being sacked on that play. It would have been 4th and 27. They would have had to kick a field goal, and then the Broncos would have won the game. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah, and
it's been going on all year.
I know.
That's what makes sense.
That's the only consistent thing with the Chiefs is the penalties always in their favor.
Yeah.
But I seen a video. I think I might have sent it to you when you were telling me about it, because I was working and I seen it, and I don't understand what illegal contact is, I guess, in the game, because if you watch the video that I sent you on there, number 22 was in focus. The receiver went out in the slot and he went out to him and he bumped him. He still ran by him.
Beyond 5 yards past the line of scrimmage, I think.
Yeah, so you have,
which you're not allowed to do.
I think it's the slot receivers or something, because normal receivers, if you're playing man, you can be up against them the whole time. But
immediately, right?
I think it's slot receivers and tight ends. They have to be able to go 10 yards before you make contact with them. The guy was over 10 yards when 22 made contact, and by that time, Patrick Mahomes was already hitting the ground. So why is there a penalty being called? Should have been no penalty. Bo Nix outplayed Patrick Mahomes. He went in as a rookie quarterback into Arrowhead Stadium and outplayed the Kansas City Chiefs in that game.
Yes, he did.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
good sign for Bo Nix and the Broncos.
If that doesn't make a statement for Rookie of the Year right there, I do not know what does. Because all they talk.
I don't even know.
All they talk about is Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams. Don't get me wrong, Jaden Daniels is probably going to win it, but
he probably should.
But Bo Nix has outplayed both of those quarterbacks all year.
Not all year.
He has more passing yards, more touchdowns, less interceptions than both of them. than
That's a
both
good
of them.
argument.
Yeah, no, I think that I don't know. Besides him and Jaden Daniels, I don't know who else would be close to Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I don't know either because the only other one would be Caleb Williams, but he hasn't even been playing well.
It would have been maybe
there-
Malik Neighbors, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
got
he's-
injured.
Yeah, he fell off. And the Cardinals' number one receiver from Ohio State,
Leggett,
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Panthers. Yeah, Marvin
Oh, yeah,
Harrison.
Marvin
maybe.
Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah,
I don't
had,
know.
Like, one good game, maybe two.
Yeah, he hasn't really done much.
Roman. It's right there, dude.
Yep. but still, they blocked that kick.
Yeah.
It's pretty
no,
crazy.
Oh yeah, so I was watching a video and this guy was talking about that, and that guy that let the guy through, he has consistently got his ass kicked on field goal punts or kicks. I don't remember the guy's name. He's one of your offensive linemen. I think he's a backup.
And every Monday
Like,
he comes in with a brand new car. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Every week he does the same stance and just he gets plowed over every week that he does it.
Yeah, I didn't
Weird.
know if you've seen that or not,
Yeah, no,
but I was like, well, that's kind of fucked. Like, why are they still putting him out there?
why is he
like-
still on the fucking team? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Like, obviously,
Yeah, if
you're
he can't
doing something
guard
wrong, you
a
can't-
fucking field.
you don't have a proper stance on the fucking line. Why the fuck are you on the line? It doesn't make sense.
He's a plant.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, they blocked that kick, and all those refs let out a huge sigh of relief because the red dot got off their brains
Yeah.
because Taylor Swift
Yeah.
called him off.
Mm-hmm.
Because she probably almost pressed the send button that was like execute.
Yeah. I don't know how true. I don't know how true it is, but I've been seeing stuff all week that the female ref that was reffing that game
Uh-oh.
met up with Taylor Swift before the game and was
Hell
hanging
yeah.
out with her and stuff and getting pictures for her kids and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I bet.
Like, come on, dude. Like,
Yeah, no, there's
the refs that
there's
coach
something
these
fishy
that
going
ref
on
these
in-
games like are supposed to be unbiased. Like, you're not even supposed to have a favorite team being a referee, and if you do, you're not supposed to be reffing those games.
Yeah, you have to tell them.
And the interesting thing is, like, it seems like everybody knows. It doesn't seem like there's very many deniers out there.
Oh,
It seems like there's even
Professional
Chiefs fans that-
professional athletes are saying the same shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The people on TV that talking about the game, like, besides Chris Collinsworth's dumbass who fucking worships. I don't know if you've seen some of the Instagram memes where he's sitting there talking about, was that Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, some
would've
Olympic
gone
swimmer
through.
will be like swimming. He's like, this really reminds me of Patrick Mahomes' throw.
Yeah. We're going to take him to Arrowhead and sacrifice him, and Mahomes is going to pick which player to sacrifice.
Yeah,
This week it's number 18 for the Vikings.
right.
Like, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Well,
But-
then,
It's sad. It's really sad because it's kind of ruined football in a way.
yeah.
Well,
And,
Chiefs still remain undefeated, though. I don't know if that's ruining football or getting more and more fans. You know, it could also be doing that. It's just they're younger.
No, yeah.
Well, the
because
problem
they
is
are-
it is getting more fans because Taylor Swift's showing up at the games and everything.
Exactly.
So I mean, in a way, it is getting more fans. The problem is it's getting fans in the wrong way to make them think that they can get away with cheating.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
ruining football.
But I don't think they think that that's actually happening. Most people don't. That are fans of the Chiefs are like, nah, y'all
Oh
are crazy.
no, not the Chiefs.
No, yeah. No.
For the most part, some Chiefs fans will admit, like, because like my buddy came into Panera the other day and he was talking to me, and I was like, dude, I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes ain't a great quarterback, and I'm not saying the Chiefs didn't win those Super Bowls, but like,
But he's
Dude.
no Bo Nix.
you guys have got some fucking calls going for you that I've never seen any other team get.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the Patriots scratched them out.
Oh yeah, but not even. That's what I was gonna say. Not even like in the Tom Brady era was it that bad. It wasn't even that
No,
bad.
no.
It's never been this egregious
Yeah,
ever.
no. Like they actually lost games. Like besides that one season where they went 18-0, but they lost in the Super Bowl. If the
Mhm.
Chiefs go 18-0, they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Like that's the difference in this situation.
With 0 holding calls.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
another
0
thing,
holding
that entire
calls.
game, every player was being held. The entire 74.
That's
holds
known
is
in the NFL. That's known in the NFL community. Everybody knows they all wear the same color gloves
as
and
the
shit.
jerseys.
Yeah, so they can get away with the.
No, I get that, but when you're
Hold 'em.
sitting there and there's back to back to back plays of you choking a motherfucker as he's trying to get to Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
how can you not see that there's a guy right behind the offensive line and Patrick Mahomes that can see all this shit? How
Yeah.
is he not, or her? How are they not calling these
How is they them
penalties?
not?
Like it's bullshit. Like I told Jeep last week, I was like, dude, I'm fucking done with football this year. I'll do the podcast, I'll do my fantasy, but I'm done watching. And then I got a text message saying, "Hey, you want tickets to a Broncos game?" I was like, "Yeah." Yep.
I'm not looking. though. I'm gonna stand there
I'm
in the
gonna
stands
close
like
my
this
eyes the whole time
in protest.
Yeah, it just pisses me off because they took that
Speaking
win.
of,
They took that
we
win
got-
away
we-
from Bo Nix. So
If anybody's
Dude, you
watching,
should make us,
watch tomorrow because we might have Big Swan on the big screen. He
dude,
might be
make
out
a
there because
fucking,
I'm sure you're going to be wearing all your gear, right?
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Dude, make
Me
a
and Roman
sign.
both.
make a sign and hold it up when you think the camera's on you that says the ref sucked Mahomes' dick, and put it on there.
Make your
Like
son hold
Monday
it up.
Night Raw.
Right, yeah.
Like Monday,
Make Roman hold it.
Suck it.
But on to this week. The Thursday night game started off great. It was a great defensive game.
Pretty interesting, at least. Yeah, it was fun.
I honestly thought the Commanders were gonna win there, but then they did that stupid, that fucking. They ran it 3 times. It got to 4th and 2, and
Tons
then,
of
it's like,
time left.
Then why the fuck are you going for it on 4th? Kick the field goal. Like keep your momentum going. I know the Eagles went down and scored 2 fucking touchdowns back to back, but still, like keep your momentum going. You guys got stuffed on 4 different plays. Like after the first down or the first 2 downs, why are you running it into the Eagles defense? It doesn't make sense. I get it's inches, but dude, like you got Brian Robinson is a good running back, and he got stuffed twice. Well, 3 times, but the first 2 times
It's amazing.
You should have been like, let's throw the ball this time and just gain that fucking yard.
Or do a screen.
Yeah.
Do a play action because they think you're coming to run. There's so many different things. I was like, why are they not trying shit?
No, exactly. No,
I
was shocked.
I was
like, what the fuck is this?
I was surprised Brian Robinson got me 13 points because when I was watching the game, I didn't look at fantasy most of the night. And then I was like, oh, he got a touchdown. And I was like, how the fuck did he even get anything? Like I never seen him do
garbage
anything.
time touchdown too. Pissed me off because we're playing each other this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What
you
the
still
fuck?
you're ahead of me by 9 points, I think, because it's like
You're still projected
25.
to win by like 9.
Saquon got
Yeah,
me
well-
34, so at first he was only getting me like he had like 13, and I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? And like I looked, and Austin Eckler had like 18, and I was like, I should have started Eckler, damn it, fuck. And then like I went back to work after lunch, and I looked back at it, and I'm like, oh shit, 34 points. He had almost 200 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I was
the
like,
frustrating thing is Eckler really eats into Robinson's time, and he's definitely the back they throw to more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
They're down back for sure.
dude, I got a random Chew Poppies. Chew Poppies was sending me a trade request. He's trying to give me 3 players for Roquan Smith, and it was David Montgomery, and then the rookie receiver for the Jags, and I can't think of the other person. Oh, the linebacker for the Raiders.
That's
And
not a bad trade
No,
offer.
but Bobo accepted.
That's
it
a terrible
from
trade.
him. He,
Whoa, is
that's a terrible trade.
Bobo took.
'Cause
what was it? Let me see if I can find it real quick.
I went back and I tried to trade him Quan Smith and ETN for Kyron Williams, the running back for the Rams.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
And then he sent me what the fuck? What was the other running back? He sent me after that. He sent me a running back that was like worthless, and he wanted me to trade him for McCaffrey. I was like, I don't know what this guy is like. I don't know what he's thinking, but like these are weird trades.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
His
trading
first
with,
year, he's
Matt's-
probably just trying. You know, he's
Yeah,
like, I
he's-
don't
yeah,
know.
no,
He's trying.
I should have. I probably should have texted him and been like, I don't quite get what you're doing, but like, it's like I figure if I give him a running back and he wants Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith's been fucking tearing it up. He's like the number 2. He's been getting me like 15 points.
Right.
So Williams, like the running back for the Rams, like that's a decent trade. And then I give him ETN because ETN's about as worthless as whoever I gave him away for.
Right. So he traded Bobo, David Montgomery, and Brian Thomas Jr. for Bijan
Yeah.
Robinson.
Damn, he accepted that?
Yeah, Bobo did.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. And
Wow, Bobo.
yeah, he did. He sent me one too, and I don't remember what it was. But he sent. Oh, it was. He sent me a pick for. He tried to trade me. Who was it? Jordan Love, Sam Darnold, and maybe David Montgomery for Joe Burrow. And I was like, no, hell no.
Oh, jeez.
I was like,
Well,
Burrow's
whatever.
Burrow's been
Apparently
giving
it
me,
works
50
for him.
points a week. Like, I'm not giving up 50 points a week for fucking 15. Like, no.
Well, for one, like Brian Thomas is okay,
He has,
and I get why he threw the linebacker in, but like I already like if I give him one player, that means I got to drop others to put the other 2 on my team, and I don't think David Montgomery is that good this year. Like,
I mean, he has his.
I'm not saying he hasn't played.
He
He has his
scored.
games, but he's not the lead. He's not the lead back.
No, not by far. I tried to.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to trade him a couple people for David Montgomery, but he wanted Jahmyr Gibbs for Montgomery. I was like, no, fuck that. Not
What?
doing- I'm not
Yeah,
doing
That's
that.
hilarious.
yeah.
Like, fuck
Well,
you.
this is what it was. I said I grabbed Kyron Williams and you have Rashad White and Roquan Smith, and then he sent me Chase Brown for Christian McCaffrey. That's what he said.
Hell
Like,
no.
I don't even understand. Like, is he fucking with me?
Yeah,
What is
I don't
that?
think this is his first year doing it, so.
Oh, okay.
I think he's just testing the waters to see what people will do. I really like how this league has turned out though, with how
Oh,
many
yeah.
trades everyone's doing. Like last year, there was like 2 trades I think total.
Yeah, you and me.
You and me, and then like one other I think. Which
Mhm.
I like.
I think
when-
me
I
and-
like
me
when
and
people
Hess traded.
Yeah, no, there's been like 7-8 trades this year, if not more. Like, there's been quite a bit, which has been.
Nico Collins fucked me last week because he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm playing," and he was supposed to get 16 points, and like an hour before, he was designated as out, and I had to like
Oh.
get somebody, so I dropped the Texans defense because it was the only one I could drop still to pick up somebody, and the guy I picked up got 9 points, so not terrible. But then immediately Rick Deal picked up the Texans defense. I was like, "Fuck!"
Oh no! I know somebody dropped the Chiefs.
They're number 2
defense.
all time, or all year.
Somebody dropped the Chiefs defense. I'm like, why would you do that?
I think it was because they were on a bye. Because I seen them on there.
They're not on a bye.
No, they were. I think when they got dropped.
No, they just got dropped this week.
Oh, was it?
Someone just dropped them, yeah. Which is
Well, maybe I'll
crazy.
snag them up.
It's hard for me to. It's hard for me to drop anybody because I got the Vikings and I got the Packers, and the Packers have like a good turnover ratio, and for the most part, the Vikings have been getting me points.
Yeah, no, they're both good.
So it's hard to like, even though I want to pick up the Chiefs because they always seem to have. They haven't scored over 20 points all year, and they've won games. Like that's a pretty good fucking. But their defense itself, like
Actually, their
looking at it,
position rank is only 20th. They're kind of shitty.
what
Chiefs
Chiefs what?
for,
defense.
Their defense is
the defense is like number is
Fantasy,
top
they're
5.
number 20th.
they're
They're
number
20th.
4 in the
Oh,
league.
fantasy, yeah.
Oh, fantasy. Okay,
Yeah.
No, fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantasy, yeah. I mean, they put up pretty decent numbers. They haven't scored over 10 the last 2 weeks, but it was Tampa and Denver. But I mean, they got
Denver's
19
pretty
against.
stingy.
San Francisco, but I don't know. Like the Vikings, for the most part, besides those 2 outlier weeks, like they've gotten me points.
They've had pretty good weeks for sure. So the first game we got on the slate is the Dolphins versus the Raiders. They're at the Dolphins. Hash took the Dolphins, and I'm gonna take the Dolphins as well. The Raiders I think they should just give up this year. They've only won 2 games. They ain't gonna. If they win any more, like the most they're gonna win is 2 more games this year. Like that's it.
Same. I'm gonna take Raiders.
Are you?
Sorry, Dolphins.
Okay.
I was agreeing with you on that.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, no,
Raiders.
That's a long trip for the Raiders. But I will say though, they did the first game of the year. They went into Baltimore and won, and that's a long trip too.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Dolphins have gotten back into their groove.
Yeah.
Not Waddle, but like their offense is moving better with
for sure.
Tua. And it's hard for me to imagine the Raiders go in there and win. It's possible, but did Hash
Raiders
take?
coming off a bye.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
But that don't mean
That is
nothing.
possible.
The only
Might
thing,
help.
The only thing that's gonna help the Raiders win is if Brock Bowers gets the ball every possession.
Yeah.
Because he's their best player right now, besides anybody.
Or
on
if
the
they bring in
defense.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
The Dolphins' defense is iffy, though. I will say that. Like, it's not. Dolphins' defense is very up and down.
Right.
Hey, wasn't there another head coach fired last week?
I'm not sure.
Something kind of surprising.
Let me see.
Thought there was.
I know that the Broncos assistant coach, he is taking some time off. I don't know why, but let's see. Coaches.
Did Hash take the Dolphins?
Yeah. So far, everybody.
How about you?
I'm going to take the Dolphins. I don't know. I don't know if I trust the Raiders enough on a road trip with Tua. If it wasn't Tua in there, I'd probably take the Raiders. But
yeah, so Shane Waldron, the Chicago Bears offensive coordinator, Dennis Allen, the Saints head coach, Luke Getsy.
Dennis Allen,
the Raiders offensive coordinator, Rick Scangarillo, the quarterbacks coach. The quarterbacks coach for the Raiders. James Craig,
Good Lord.
offensive line for the Raiders, offensive line coach for the Raiders. They all have been fired.
Wow.
But not the head coach to the Raiders yet. So, but maybe the Raiders will look different after firing all those people, but highly doubtful. Highly doubtful because I don't know.
Well, they do have a longer break, and I think it matters this time because the Dolphins are coming off a late Monday night game, so they have less time. So it could maybe swing a little to where it's a closer game, but you like you were saying, Jeep, Dolphins are clicking right now. They look like they're getting back in a groove. So
yeah, just the difference with Tua being in there, it just like sparks everything. Well, Waddle still has yet to impress me this year, but he's like the only starter that I have where I'm like, man, I wish I had somebody else.
Right.
But I feel like if I take him out, he's going to have a game.
I know everybody was freaking out when Tua tried to tackle that guy.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah, with his head too. Like that guy, he does not play smart.
He did not
I do not understand why he plays the way he does.
Leads with his head.
Beyond me, dude. It is beyond me. That's the shit I don't.
Where's the Raiders' defense? Where are they ranked?
Pull a Cam Newton and jump away.
Yeah, for real. So the next game we have is the Browns at the Saints. And it looks like Hash took the Browns on this one. How did the Saints look last week? I don't remember.
They won against the Falcons, 20-17.
Saints won. Yeah, they beat the Falcons.
Yeah.
But Winston's coming home. He played for the Bucs and the Saints in that division.
Yep.
So it's a little familiar for him, which makes me think it's going to be a closer game. It just depends on whether the defense of the Saints comes to play, which apparently they have plans for Winston, is what I was reading about. Like they got some defensive plans for him. They didn't say what, but
Right. Well, because they know how he plays. But
I've been going back and forth on this.
yeah, I'm gonna take the Saints on this one. After the only way the Browns are winning this game is if the Winston that shows up is the one that came when he first started for the Browns like 2 weeks ago. If that Winston shows up, the Browns are winning this game. If that one does not show up, then the Browns are losing this game. I think the Saints played a tough Falcons defense last week, and they squeaked out a win. So the Browns just have been atrocious this year, honestly. They're not the team they were the last 2 years. They had the best defense in the league last year. This year, I don't know where they rank, but I don't think they're doing too hot. So I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Yeah, Cowboys scored more than the Browns scored last week, so I'm gonna take that as a sign and take the Saints.
I'm going to go, and the Browns won their last game before they went on their bye, so they're coming off a bye. Who was it they beat?
No, they lost.
Yeah, so last week they lost
Because
No, they
Winston
were-
came in and played for him.
They
and
lost to the Chargers 27-10.
Yeah, that's right, huh? Yeah, they did.
Oh, so it was the week prior?
Yeah,
am I thinking of the week
because
prior?
they were on a bye week last week. So week before
Yeah.
they stood 27-10. Then the week before that they beat
They beat the Ravens. That's what it was.
29-24.
It's a big win.
Yeah.
But
So
Winston
I'm
also had
gonna-
the game of his life. Like almost 400
He was
yards
like
passing,
quoting
3 touchdowns.
scripture.
Yeah.
His only answer was like, "I'm gonna trust in God. He's gonna trust in me," or some shit. You know.
Yep. So you
Apparently,
got-
God doesn't play in. Eric Carr's back. The main person they're missing is the receiver. Is Olave playing, or is he still out?
I don't.
I think he's
This
still
is-
out.
I think he's still out. Yeah.
So they're down both their main receivers,
I'm not sure though.
and Cleveland can play defense. Not as good this year as they were last year. Looking for injuries. Kool-Aid McNichols is out, or McKinley.
Oh no,
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
he's actually
Cedric
good.
Wilson's out.
Kool-Aid's pretty good. He stepped up when his number was called.
Yeah, absolutely.
God damn, they got a lot of injured players.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Browns. I'm gonna give Winston a shot. I don't think that if Saints defense is as good as the Chargers, that is a familiar stadium for him. He's got the weapons to win. The Saints, on the other hand, have been dog shit besides last week and the first 2 weeks of the season. So they are beatable at home, which is kind of a thing that you don't normally count on. They usually expect them to win at home.
Right.
But, the Browns, though, it hurts
Browns
to pick
have been-
them.
They've been shit most of the year too.
Yeah.
This is one of the harder picks of the
Yeah.
for sure. Go with your gut, dude. You said Browns. Go with
I'm
the
going to
Browns.
go Browns. You guys are going Saints?
Yep.
Yeah.
So me and Hash go
Two to
Browns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. The next game we have is the Colts at the Jets.
This is our Colts. This is our team.
We bleed blue.
You got two.
I just
Steelers
watched that
fans,
last
great.
night.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! He won like
I
fantasy.
remember what he said about Rodgers in his song. Something about the real Rodgers showing up or something.
I didn't hear this week's.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet either. I'm sure I'll hear it before tomorrow. So I always do.
I'm going Jets. They're at home. The Colts, I do not trust. They're starting Richardson,
Yep.
and I don't really know how much that means because they got quarterback controversy. The Colts are kind of a fucking mess.
Yeah, they are.
The problem is that Jonathan Taylor is their best player, and the Jets have given up a lot of yards on the ground.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was at with it, but I think who'd the Jets lose to last week?
Cardinals.
Cardinals, and that was an away game.
Yep.
And the Colts lost to
Bills,
lose
30 to
to?
20.
Bills. So they definitely played a better opponent last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scored 20
Week
points.
before, they lost 13 to 21 against the Vikings.
4-6 to 3-7.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the Colts.
Yeah, me too,
I'm
actually.
gonna go out on a whim here and take the Colts.
I think Jonathan Taylor's going to do a good job.
Yeah. I think if Richardson doesn't sit there and cry about being tired like he did 2 weeks ago, and
He won't. He will never do that ever again.
and he comes out and he
No, but
if he plays like he did last year when he did play, he had good games last year, like with running the ball, passing the ball.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he does that, and
Passing only when he has to.
yeah,
kind of
and then Jonathan Taylor running against the Jets, I think the Colts will have this game.
Yeah.
So
I'm taking Colts as well.
And then,
What-
Hash took the Jets as well.
He did? Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going Jets at home.
Damn, this is me and Cody versus Hash and Jeep this week.
I guess so.
Yeah, I don't trust the Jets. I don't trust the Colts.
Yeah, I don't trust either of them.
Another difficult one, yeah.
But like you said, like
I just don't
the
know.
Jets give up rushing yards, and Jonathan Taylor is a good running back. So,
But will the real Aaron Rodgers stand up this week? Will he? Because it's not like the Colts are that good on defense.
yeah,
No, but
So I mean,
they're just not connecting. I mean, they got 6 points last week.
yeah.
I can't pick them right now. I just can't.
but who did they play last week?
The Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Oh, they played the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are a decent team though, and
They're a
they're at
sleeper.
home.
They're a sleeper team, dude.
Yeah, so like I can't
A
really
lot tougher than
use
people
that.
think.
I can't really use that. I can't use last week at all against either team because they played the Bill. The Colts played the Bills, and the Jets played the.
Yeah, well,
Cardinals,
the week
so, I mean,
before
they were-
that, the Colts played the Vikings and only held them 21. So, when the Vikings could have easily scored more than 21 points against the,
Vikings have fallen off a lot too, though.
yeah, it's crazy.
Do I think that Rodgers is better than Darnold though? Mostly.
Yeah, I mean, overall
Right
career,
now,
but this
right
year-
now is
this
the
year,
question.
No, this year it's Darnold. Darnold's playing better football than Aaron
So
Rodgers.
far, yeah.
So far, but I mean, he's really fell off since that bye.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like he has struggled a lot.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, but I'll stick with the Jets. I'll give it a try.
No, the next game we have is, speaking of the Vikings are traveling to the Titans. Give me the Vikings on this one.
Hmm.
I still can't trust the Titans. Rudolph has went in there and has been playing decent. What did they play last week, right?
Yeah, Vikings played the Jags 12-7, beat them.
Oh, no,
Titans lost to
Titans
the
lost
Chargers
27-17.
17-21.
Yeah,
27, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they played pretty well against the Chargers, considering the Chargers have a good offense and defense this year. Because fucking Harbaugh goes in there and turns anybody around. So yeah, it's just not. The Titans are just not for me this year to pick. The Titans this year are what the Cardinals were for me last year. Because the Cardinals, I picked them like 3 times. They fucked me over 3 times, and I didn't pick them again.
Feel that way against the Vikings because I picked them the last 3 weeks and they've lost all 3 games.
No.
Oh, wait,
won
hold
last
on.
week.
They
And
won
the week
last week.
before.
Did I pick them though? Who they play?
They played the Jags. I think you did. I think everybody.
Oh yeah, no, I did pick them. So they're going on their second road game. See, the Titans are decently tough at home.
Yeah, the Titans have a good defense for sure. Their offense is mediocre at best.
Yeah, you
And
got
Pollard
Will
looking-
Levis doesn't throw for 3 interceptions. But last
Yeah.
week, Sam Darnold threw for 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of comes down to Pollard or who's the running back for the Vikings?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones is out, right?
Look how cool this
I don't
guy
think
is.
so. What
I
up,
thought Aaron
bro?
Jones- What's up, buddy? Bro, man, you
What up,
ready for
dude?
that game tomorrow, buddy?
He said, "Are you ready for the game tomorrow?" Say yeah.
Your dad said I could go instead of you. Is that okay?
I'm gonna take Uncle Jake P instead of you. You're gonna stay home, all right?
He just breaks the
camera.
Swing.
He just walks.
He's already
away.
dressed.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
dressed and ready.
Already has his Broncos stuff on.
This isn't his first game, is it?
No, I think it's his second
Nice.
or third, if I can't remember.
All right, so you're taking Vikings. Who's taking Vikings?
I am. Yeah.
Everybody?
I'm taking Vikings. It looks like Hash is taking Vikings.
Looks like Aaron Jones is playing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's fine.
Who you guys taking?
I'm trying to figure out who I'm looking at here. If I'm looking at Titans, where did L'Jarius Sneed go to play? Is he on the Vikings or is he on the Titans?
I think he's on the Titans. I'm pretty.
Okay, so I'm looking. Aaron Jones. Does it say anything about him not playing?
No.
I thought he was.
No, Aaron Jones is in.
Okay, he is in. So it's going to come down to Pollard and Jones.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Titans.
Rooster, this is your team, dude.
I know. I was
This
definitely
is
going to
your
take him had
team.
Jeep taken the Vikings, but now that he's taking the Titans, I don't know.
Go ahead, take him.
All right, well, here's my logic. I'll talk it out. Vikings had 4 field goals last week. They couldn't score against a depleted Jaguars team.
That is
The
true.
Titans put up a fight against the Chargers, one of the best teams in the league, I think.
No, yeah, absolutely.
And I think
So
they
it was
won
a
the week
division rival.
before.
No,
Didn't
neither
the
of them
Titans-
played division rivals. Jaguars and
Titans
Vikings are
win?
AFC, NFC. Titans are in the.
No,
Titans are in
Titans
the
and Chargers are in the. Oh yeah, never mind. Titans are. Yeah, never mind. Sorry,
Titans are AFC South. Chargers are AFC West.
sorry, Rooster. Go ahead.
I don't know.
It's a tough one
That's
for sure.
tough.
The Titans haven't given me enough to trust the pick. Like if they beat the Vikings, I don't know. Like then maybe I'll consider picking them because who do they play next week? They don't play next week, do they?
Titans.
Oh, they play the Texans. Yeah, I wouldn't pick them against the Texans either. So, but I would consider it.
Oh man,
If
it's
they beat
tough.
the Vikings, because the Vikings did destroy the Texans this year.
I mean, Calvin Ridley is starting to look good. He got 2 touchdowns, 84 yards. Will Levis didn't throw any interceptions last week.
Did Levis play last? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
Shit.
came back. He's back in the lineup.
Yeah, he threw 2 TDs.
Both to Calvin Ridley. Shit.
Hawkinson might be the.
Give me the Titans. I'll take them.
Who did Hash take?
He took the Vikings. Go.
That'll be my upset special. I think the Titans win 17-14. No, wait, 17-13.
All right. It looks like the next game we got division rival, the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears. The Caleb
Ooh.
Williams sending the text message to his punter, "Hey, you're not going to punt that much this year," but the punter has more punting yards than Caleb Williams has passing yards.
Wow.
And,
It's in Chicago, right?
yeah, it's in Chicago. So give me the Packers. The Packers own the Bears. They have for the last 6 years or so, however long. So give me the Packers.
Not only that, but my God, how
Bears are
bad
in
do the
dismay.
Bears look?
Oh,
They
yeah.
look so fucking bad.
Give me the
Dude,
Packers.
I'm going
here.
Packers.
DJ Moore gives up on his team.
Yeah, give me a break, dude. That was pathetic. Unless he got like a pulled hamstring or something. It's kind of what it looked like. He was limping a little.
Motherfucker just walked off in the middle of the play.
I know, but if he was injured, he wouldn't have been able to contribute. So maybe that was why.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Just trying to play devil's advocate. But yeah, they look like shit right now anyway. And the Packers are one of the better teams. So yeah, give me the Packers. Who's Hash got?
He took the Packers.
Nice.
All right.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep. I think it's our first one today.
The Dolphins. We all picked Dolphins.
Nope. Oh yeah, we did. Never
Who
mind.
picked-
Never mind.
Oh.
The way I wrote hashes down is not in the order that we're going. So just because that's how he sent them. The next game we have is the Jaguars traveling to Detroit. The best team in the NFL right now is the
Yeah, give me the Lions. I don't even need to explain why.
No, even dude, Goff threw
Mac
5
Jones. Come on.
interceptions. 5 interceptions last week and still came back and beat the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
listen to this. Mark Sanchez gave us the butt fumble. Jared
Yes.
Goff. Jared Goff gave us the dick pic.
Yeah. That was crazy. That's so good.
I take it. Hash went
That
Jags.
shit was wild.
Nope. He took the Lions.
No, I figured he did.
You taking the Lions, Jeep?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I'm taking. I'm not saying the Jags won't play well, because no matter what game they've played, for the most part, they've played well this year. But they can't win at home. I can't see them going into fucking Ford Field and winning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely not. All right. Next game we have is the Rams at the Patriots. Hash took the Patriots.
He did.
Yeah, this one has been hard for me to pick. Drake May has been playing pretty decent. He hasn't been playing like terrible. I think he's gonna be a good fit for the Patriots, in the long run. Yeah.
And that defense stuffed the Bears last week. So,
Yeah.
and they held them to 3.
Yeah, the problem with that is it's Caleb Williams or Matthew Stafford, and Stafford I trust so much more.
It's Drake.
Their team is so much better.
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
What is the pass rush for the Patriots though? It's not very good, is it?
I don't know.
I know their
last game it
defense-
was.
I know their defense hasn't played as well, obviously, but it's not Bill Belichick either.
I think they're a
Yeah.
2-game win streak.
The Patriots.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I believe.
3.
Yeah, who did they beat?
3-game win streak.
No, they beat
Yeah.
the Bears. They lost to the Titans. They beat the Jets. They lost to the Jets.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the Titans. Yeah.
Where
But
did
they beat the
win their third
Jets.
game? Oh, they beat the Bengals at the beginning of the year.
Hmm.
So, but they have 3 wins nonetheless. Yeah. Shoot. Like I said, this one's been tough for me.
Drake May has looked good.
Because I think the Patriots have a way better defense than the Dolphins do this year, and the Rams only put up 15 points against the Dolphins. But it is Matthew Stafford against fucking Drake May. Puka only had 98 yards, I think. Did Cut play? Yeah, he had 80. No touchdowns to either of them.
Trying not to let my infuriation of the fucking Rams shit in the bed last week decide my decision, but
Yeah.
I just don't see the Rams going. I don't know if I see the Rams going in and playing in well in New England. It's a long trip.
But New England's been doing well.
They have been. Their defense has played good. Their offense is
Yeah.
is
starting to click.
slowly but surely getting better.
Ramondre's pretty damn good still.
Yeah, give me the Patriots. You talked me into it.
Yeah, I'm going Patriots. Brewster's
Yeah.
Island.
I got my island, and it's not even an underdog. Take it.
All right, so the next game we have is another division rival. We got the Ravens traveling to Pittsburgh. It looks like
No,
Tough game.
Hash took the Ravens.
Game of the week, I think.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be probably for sure. Both teams are playing awesome football. Both teams have great offenses going right now. I'm gonna take the Steelers. I think they have the better defense. Give me the Steelers.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers as well. I think that Steelers have been playing really well since Wilson went in there.
Yeah.
I will say, didn't the Ravens get one of the Deontay Johnson? Didn't he go to the Ravens? The Steelers wide receiver.
But the Steelers also took during free agency took Patrick Queen from the Ravens, so it's going to be they have their what was the Ravens' best linebacker.
And earlier this year, the Steelers won the game. I believe they won in Baltimore.
They did.
No, they haven't played this year, have they?
No, they played the first.
Last year, the Steelers swept the series, though.
Yeah, well, because the Ravens haven't beat the Steelers, and like they've won one game in the last like 16 matchups or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So
that's nuts.
The Ravens don't play the Steelers very well, so.
I mean, the overall rivalry isn't too bad. I think they're 10 games off. I think the Steelers got the edge.
Yeah.
But since '96 when they moved, but the Steelers seem to have the advantage overall.
Yeah.
But man, the Ravens are playing so good; it's hard to pick against them. But I'm gonna go Steelers at home.
Ravens beat the Bengals by 1 point last week. Steelers beat the Commanders by 1 point last week.
Yeah, dude. So I was pissed about that. I was so mad about that. I was like, "Are you kidding me, dude?" The Commanders were playing so good, and then they fucking give up fucking to the newly traded Mike Williams, fucking touchdown at the end of the game.
Crazy.
So who you got, Rooster?
I think I'm gonna take the Ravens. Nevermore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I don't blame you.
They're just. I hope they don't have to fall into that. Still not winning against the Steelers bullshit. But I don't know. I feel like they're slightly better team all around. I think they have a better offense for sure. Not quite as good of a defense, but still pretty decent defense.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they can stifle Russell Wilson a little bit. Give me the Ravens. I'm really hoping fucking they start using Derrick Henry more. He's been slacking the past couple weeks.
Yeah, seems like it. I think last week he had like 62 yards, right?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, he only got me like 10 points or something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So the next game we have.
So that's me and Hash Ravens. You guys Steeler?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So the next game we have is also another division rival. We got the Seahawks traveling to the 49ers.
Niners aren't good, but I'm taking the Niners. They own the Seahawks right now.
Yeah.
You do get Metcalf back this week, though, Cody.
I know. I put him in.
You got George Kittle. You got Deebo Samuel. You got Christian McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Niners.
Yeah, I'm taking the Niners as well.
Brock Purdy
take the Niners.
Looked okay.
Hash took the Niners. I thought about taking the Seahawks, just because they are coming off a bye week.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the craziest thing.
But you're right. The Niners definitely own the Seahawks right now, so I'm gonna take the Niners.
Especially with a healthy Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I'm hoping with Robinson getting me 13. That's going to really help because usually one of my running backs let me down, and now they got McCaffrey back. Mm-hmm. Should be sitting pretty well the rest of the year as long as nobody gets hurt.
Yep, I just got back.
What's the spread on this game? 6.5?
Yeah.
I just got T. Higgins and DK Metcalf back, so that should be pretty
nice
as long as they stay healthy.
Hopefully, I'll get Nico Collins this week. I'm trying.
Right.
There was a little brother McCaffrey sighting too in Philadelphia because he went out. I don't know if he caught the pass or he got overthrown, but he was out there playing wide receiver for the
Commanders.
Redskins.
Yeah, he's had some pretty decent catches this year. So he's played in every game this year. So been playing decent.
Nice.
So the next game we have is the Falcons at the Broncos. It's the Broncos' first game at home in the last 2 weeks. They had 2 long road trips. Well, I guess 1 short, 1 long. But
Well, let's hear about it. Dude. Tell us about this because you're going to be at the game. What are your thoughts? Falcons lost last week, but they're still a tough fucking team.
Tough team, yeah. No, the Falcons definitely are a tough team. I like Kirk Cousins. I think he'll come in and play, decent, but I think our defense will be too much for the Falcons this week. I see it's Justin Simmons' game home against the Broncos after being released. One of my predictions of the game is he's going to get a pick against the Broncos. But Bo Nix, other than 1 interception, I think he's going to play a hell of a game. Like I was saying earlier, he outplayed Patrick Mahomes last week. He went to probably the toughest stadium to go play, and played one of the best games of his career so far, and outplayed a 2-time fucking Super Bowl winning quarterback.
And defense.
And defense, yeah. The defense is definitely top 5 defense. They fucking Bo Nix, like I said earlier, he got that game stolen away from him. But
well, he drove down the field. He did his part.
Yeah, and did his part. Wasn't nothing he could have done any different besides like maybe they could have, if they tried any harder, they probably could have scored a touchdown, but then they would have left time on the clock for Patrick Mahomes. So that's the only thing.
So the refs would have escorted them all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think.
Please add 1 more minute on the clock. We needed it. We forgot about that other minute. We started it late, so now they get an extra.
Our Lord and Savior Mahomes called in to let us know that we needed to add another minute.
Yeah, but yeah, give me the Broncos, and I'll say they'll win by like 3 points in this game. I think it's going to be a close game. Both teams have good defenses. The Falcons, like I said, like if Kirk Cousins, the Falcons can easily win this game if they, move the ball well against the Broncos defense. But I'm going to say Broncos by 3.
Yeah, I'm going to say give me the Broncos too. Who did Hash take?
He took the Falcons.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the Broncos here. I think that they had a couple rough weeks the past week. They played the Ravens and then they played the Chiefs. So now they're playing the Falcons. This is going to be a little bit easier probably for them. And they don't have to worry about the refs or any of that this week. So I think they come back pissed off home when they get home. They're going to be pissed and wanting that win. But also Cody's going to the game, and they never win when Cody goes to the game. I feel like I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I've been to I've been to a lot of games, and I think only
he beat they beat the Niners when we went. Yep, so there was one.
The Texans when I was living in Houston.
Just because you went.
Yeah, that's because you went. We beat the Texans when I was in Houston. So I think like 3 games total that I've gone to that the Broncos have won. So,
dude, and that one that we were at where games. That one we were at where he bombed at 50 yards, they caught it, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, he's got to go for the 2 points for the tie," and he hits the guy, fucking just tackles him, and it's like, "Where's the flag? Yeah, where's the fucking flag? Where's the goddamn flag?" And we were just yelling, like, "Dude!"
Yep.
No, they were like, "No."
That was definitely one of the greatest things I've ever seen happen.
That was incredible. And we were there in the end zone.
Just launches it downfield, tips the ball right into the end zone. It was so awesome. It was awesome. But yeah, hopefully we.
They were like, "Is Cody there?" Yes, he is. Okay, that was no good. Sorry, game over.
Yep, I was on TV that game too.
Yeah, that's what tipped him off.
They're like,
one thing I wanted to mention about this game is there's a little underlying rivalry here
Mm-hmm.
that we haven't talked about. So, Sean Payton, the old Saints coach, has gotten knocked out of the playoffs by the Vikings with
Cousins.
Cousins in there, like what, 3 times in a row
Mm-hmm.
towards the end of Breeze's career.
Yeah.
One of them was off a
So-
no call that they like had to change the rule about too.
Yeah, the pass interference call, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of underlying rivalry there. I don't think that. I feel like Cousins knows how to play a Sean Payton defense, and he has those stories of things that went down. Now the Broncos defense is really good,
Yeah.
and the most quality win I see for the Falcons was them winning in Philly 22-21. But I do feel like that rivalry, there's a little bit of the weird rivalry there, coach against quarterback. I'm going to go. I want to go Falcons, but I want to go Broncos.
You said you're taking the Falcons?
That's the thing. I really trust the Broncos in this spot. Falcons have let me down a few times. Like when Seattle walked in there and fucking mushroom tip bitch slapped the fucking Falcons that week. And them getting, they did play the Chiefs well. And they didn't get that fucking call in the end zone, so that was kind of bullshit. They should have beat the Chiefs. I don't know.
Maybe this will make it easier for you. So, the last 9 meetings, it was 8 or 9 that the Broncos have played the Falcons. The Broncos have not won against the Falcons.
Well, I was looking at their head-to-head record, and I think the Broncos. I'm looking at their head-to-head record. So, 04, which was a lifetime ago, Denver won. 08 and 12, or 08 Denver won. Sorry, 04 Atlanta won. 08 Denver won. 12 Atlanta won. 16 Atlanta won. 19 Denver won, and then 20 Atlanta won. And no home field really mattered in any of those because Denver won at Atlanta, Atlanta won at Denver. So I mean, it's a toss up. What's the spread?
1.5 points.
1 point. That's. I'm getting 2 on where I'm at.
Yeah. Also, another
same
thing.
idea.
Every time the week after the Broncos lose to the Kansas City Chiefs, the Broncos usually win.
Yeah. Give me the Broncos. Who did hashtag?
Falcons.
You took Falcons.
Yep. The next game we have is probably the game of the refs. Week. Sorry. We got the Chiefs at Buffalo.
This is a big one. This is probably game of the week, obviously.
Yeah.
I might
You
have
have
to
to
take
turn
the
the TV
Bills
down.
on this.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bills on this one as well. You have to turn it on.
The
The Chiefs are still undefeated.
Yeah, but the Bills have a more. Oh yeah, no, not out here. They
Bills are
have
4-0 at home, though.
Yeah, they have a more high-powered offense, I think, than the Chiefs do this year. And
Not
the
with
Bills,
the,
and
not if the refs have anything to say about
yeah,
that.
No, and the ref,
No, that's
the ref
the
and the
problem
team
with it.
that's reffing that game, they're first in calling like bad formations or whatever, illegal formations. They're second in I think like false starts or holding calls or something like that.
Damn, really?
And every time this referee team is the ref, like the refs for the Chiefs are undefeated. Have not lost with this reffing. With this,
Wow.
like every time that they ref a Chiefs game, not just this year, the Chiefs have not lost with these guys reffing.
Ugh.
And here's the thing: there's so much to this game. So last year, this was the game that the Chiefs were down. I picked them to win. It was in Arrowhead, right? Last year,
I think so.
and Tony was offsides, and he caught that backward pass from Kelsey and ran into the end zone. Chiefs won, but then they called it back, and Mahomes had a fucking bitch fit on the side because they actually called the refs
The right-
called against
Yeah,
them.
that's right. Yeah, they called the right.
Yeah,
fucking
so,
penalty
like-
for once.
Yeah, but then in the playoffs, the Bills missed that fucking field goal because they have a fucking cursed ass cemetery across from their stadium that will not allow them to fucking make field goals when it matters.
Mhm.
Like in the Super Bowl against the Giants, and so many lifetimes ago. But the Bills do own the Chiefs in the regular season. It's the playoffs that the Bills usually lose. But
Mhm.
the way these games have been called with the refs, it's hard to pick against the Chiefs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the problem I'm having. Because like I feel like they're going to go undefeated if they win this game.
Yeah, they get a free 12th person on the field every fucking play.
Yeah, and
That's what it equates to.
They pretty much have one more chance. No, see, I don't know because like,
Or it's like they got
oh,
5
have-
down.
They have the easiest schedule after the Bills, but they still have to play the Steelers on Christmas Day.
yeah,
They still
that's
have
going to be a
go-
good
They still
game.
have to go to Denver the last game of the season when the Denver Broncos almost beat them in Arrowhead. So
Yeah, but
But that might
I'd
not
still
matter.
say that the Chiefs are a better team than both of those teams.
well, I mean, yeah, no.
Yeah.
The
The problem is-
the Chiefs should be like 3-7 this year, not fucking 8-0.
Not 3-7. They should have lost maybe 3 games.
Every game they've played has been by one score, and it's been by a bullshit penalty. What do you mean? Every game, but the only game they truly won, was that first game of the season when they beat the Ravens, and the Ravens barely fucking 1 inch away. The Chiefs have
The
not
one
played
cunt
well
Harry
all year. The
They
only
beat the
thing
Saints by 13. They beat the 49ers by 10. I mean, there's a couple
with-
right there.
with either no calls or bullshit calls. Like that's all that happens for the Chiefs. The Chiefs do not have a good team. The only good thing about the Chiefs this year is their defense. Patrick Mahomes is a bottom 10 quarterback in the league. They have no receivers besides D-Hop now, and he didn't even do anything last week. He had
But,
one good game. Since
Cody,
he's came
you're
in.
acting like they don't have the refs all of a sudden.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the only
So they're
reason,
better. They're a better
That's
team.
the only reason they're anything this year. They should be 3-7. If this was an actual fucking football league, they should be 3-7.
I don't know if Mahomes would let it get that bad, even without the refs' help. I could see them losing to the Bengals, the Ravens, maybe the Chargers, and the Niners. But the rest of the games, they probably could win. You know?
I think the Steelers could beat them.
Yeah, sure.
I do
That's
think the
definitely the
Steelers.
two toughest teams they have left.
Is that game in Pittsburgh
Maybe
or
the
Kansas City?
Texans.
I think it's in. Is it? It's in. No, hold on. Where's Christmas?
Christmas, they are at Steelers.
Yeah, they're in Pittsburgh.
So you're going Bills, Cody,
Yeah. So is Hash.
and then Hash is going Bills,
Yep.
and then what'd you go, Rooster?
I haven't yet.
I'm gonna go Chiefs. Worst case scenario is the Chiefs. This is the first game I picked that they lose, and so be it, because they deserve to lose. This undefeated thing, I just don't want them to go undefeated because it just makes them going undefeated with the calls they've gotten in some of the games they've won just makes it all the more faulty, and it kills a lot of excitement on Sunday when we can all sit here and say that we know they're going to get the calls they need to win the game.
Yep.
I don't care if they're the 4th most penalized team in the NFL. You can call the penalties you want. If you call the wrong penalties at the wrong time, you can lose or you can
That's
win.
all that matters is those
Yeah.
crucial penalties.
Yep.
Moving
like, their
five,
whole thing is
5
like,
yards
"Oh."
back doesn't do shit.
Yeah, but like I tried to deny it for so long that the refs weren't on the Chiefs side and it wasn't fixed or whatever, but there's something funky going on with Taylor Swift's fucking
Hmm
stuff. There's just something ain't right. This is
Well,
the worst.
Although, had they not blocked that damn kick, they would have lost last week.
If he
No
made
matter
it,
what
if he
the
made it.
ref said. But if he made it, the refs might have been like, "Oh, offsides. We gotta."
Yeah, you never know.
Again.
You don't know exactly.
Yeah,
You're
honestly,
right.
they
If
could
they
have.
would have made that, you never know. There could have been a fucking flag.
They-
false
The
start.
guy probably took his hand off the flag when he saw it blocked. He's probably like, "All right, let me get ready for this fucking." Oh no! Oh, we're good. All right, cool.
And the other reason I'm going with the Chiefs is like it's been going on for so long that it's not even really a fucking joke anymore. It's almost fucking annoying that
Yeah.
like we know how it's gonna go.
Dude, that's why last week I said I'm fucking done, dude. Like it.
Yeah.
That game royally pissed me the fuck off. Like I did.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I get mad when my team loses. Don't get me wrong. I get pissed.
I know you do.
But I got fucking pissed off last week. Like that game.
I'm sure, dude.
That game fucking pissed me off more than any game in my fucking life, dude.
Dude, I
That
burst
pissed me
out
off
laughing.
more than the fucking Seahawks and Broncos Super Bowl, dude. Like that pissed me off, dude.
When I was in my room by myself, my dog is in my lap, and I scared him because I went, bah! Oh my god, like it's so rigged, dude. Oh my god.
It's so yeah.
Oh,
No,
dude, I
so-
could not help but just like, of course,
Yep.
that would happen.
Yep.
I was thinking,
Rooster.
is it gonna get blocked? Is this about to be blocked? And
Dude,
then
you
I
know,
just
that's the one
burst
thing
out
that
laughing.
never crossed my fucking mind is that it was
really, I
that
thought
never crossed
I was
my
thinking
mind.
it was gonna
I
happen.
was sitting here holding my fucking newborn, like I was like, dude, we're gonna win this fucking game. I was about to.
You're
cry.
a good luck charm.
I was about to fucking cry. I was like, oh, I'm so ready, and then I was fucking.
And you just fucking throw the baby.
I was like, Samantha, take the baby. Get him out of my hands right now.
He's bad luck. Get him out of here.
I know, dude, because that's how it is. That's how it was for the longest time with Roman, dude. Like every time I'd be like, Roman, let's get dressed up like we always do, and then like I just stopped putting him in Broncos clothes on football days, dude. I was like,
Oh my god.
not happening.
I'm with you though, Cody. I didn't see the block coming. I thought he's either going to make it or miss it, and they're going to win or lose. But the block was not anything that I even had in my head. Like
Because it doesn't.
I did
Oh,
not think
man,
that
I
was-
felt it. I felt it coming. I was thinking, if this gets blocked, then there's something ain't right, man. And then it just happened, and I just
Yeah.
burst out laughing for a good minute straight. Just could not, like, belly laughing.
Oh,
The
man.
Rooster. How I knew how pissed Cody was after all that and the game's
He
winding
didn't
down.
comment
and
anymore.
the Sunday night football game was on, and I jumped on Xbox, and Cody was playing Call of Duty. And so
Oh.
I joined his party, and my kid came home, and he joined, and Cooper was like, "What, you guys didn't send an invite to me?" And Cody was like, "I didn't invite your dad either." He
No,
was
it's
like,
because every time I invite you guys don't get the invite, so I just start the party just so you guys can join. But yeah, no, I was, and then like that whole
That's awesome.
time, like I just wasn't even talking. I was just playing my game.
"Yeah, no."
Like, I
Cody was like, "I gotta go, guys."
Dude,
I know he stopped commenting in Discord. I was like, he's fucking pissed.
Oh, dude, I was furious.
So,
That's so funny.
who you going?
Anyway,
with?
with all that said, I don't think I can pick against the Chiefs. Like I've been saying, I don't think I can do it until I see the miracles stop happening.
Yeah.
They're just in their favor, man. God wants Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce to get married at the Super Bowl championship party. You know,
We ain't going.
So-
I wish Montana hadn't played for the Chiefs because it would make me hate them more. But it's so hard to hate them when they had Montana, and I rooted for them all those years. But
by the way,
At the same
Montana's a
time-
way better quarterback than Mahomes.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
But-
oh yeah, no. Like I said before, and I'll keep bringing up this stat until something different happens. Brady in 20 years of fucking the NFL, he had 20 interceptions called back by penalties that he got back to start another drive.
Yep.
Mahomes in 4 seasons has 16 interceptions called back for penalties. And one of them was the Jets game where like ticky-tack fucking shit. And then
That's
I seen a
20
replay.
years. Like 5 a year. That's or 4
Yeah.
a year. That's
It's insane. It's insane. Nobody has that stat. And then I seen that reminded me that Super Bowl where He overthrew the fucking receiver in the end zone against the Eagles, and they called pass interference, and it wasn't even a catchable fucking ball. And I seen somebody on a podcast talking about how, or on one of the shows talking about how the referees don't even look at those balls as uncatchable. They just call it how they see it. They don't even look at them that way. And it's like, what does that even fucking mean?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes you see them doing that.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in so long. I've seen some bullshit in college and NFL. It really fucking got to me last year because it was like, this is consistently terrible calls. Like, if it's uncatchable, they should not call pass interference because you might as well kick it backwards. And then what? You kick it backwards, they still call a fucking pass interference? Like, in that logic, it doesn't make any fucking sense what the guy was saying. The referees should be held accountable for calling a play that you can't. Not even fucking Chad Johnson could jump up and catch that fucking ball.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think Chiefs stay undefeated though. This is definitely going to be their toughest test. Although the Broncos gave them the run for their money, and I think they might win the last game of this season.
It could be interesting, though, if the Bills win this game and then the Chiefs lose next week in Pittsburgh. They got the same record.
No, the Chiefs,
and if the Bills win as well. So if the Bills win the next two and the Chiefs drop it, so
the
Bills kind of control their... Oh, when did they play
playing good, though.
They play the Steelers in like a month.
They could lose
I
to the Panthers.
thought I was saying, is it Christmas?
Decent.
Yeah, Christmas. So like the Chiefs.
Sorry, I was thinking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the Chiefs play the Panthers. Who else? When did they play? Then they play the Raiders. Then they play the Chargers. And then they play the Browns. Then they play the Texans. So they have some tough games ahead of them, but not. They have a lot of easy games ahead of them too. So games that they're probably gonna fucking win. So.
Let's go, undefeated Mahomes. First one to ever do it.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Like, I just don't want to see it happen, mainly because the way the games have been called and that jackass on fucking, God, I always forget his damn name. The Jesus-looking dude. Fucking, he's always on Colin Cowherd, and he's on the fucking show with, I haven't even watched it this year because I didn't want to hear his mouth run. First Take? It's not First Take.
Are you talking about the
First Things First? I think it is.
The dude that loves fucking the Chiefs?
Yeah, First Things First. He's on
the
with
creepy looking dude. He's in a suit though.
With Wiles, yeah, he looks like Jesus.
Greasy. Yeah. He looks greasy. Yeah,
he looks greasy as fuck.
He does.
So
yeah, I can't even watch that show, even though I love Kevin Wiles and the other guy, because it's like nobody on that show.
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback who's been around. That's how he talks, like that. That guy.
Yeah, no, they need to have his voice on there. Besides Chris, they need to have him and Chris Collinsworth calling games together so they can fucking mock him.
Why does everybody hate Chris Collinsworth so much? I don't think he's that bad.
He's terrible.
He just loves Mahomes. There's nothing wrong with loving a player.
His voice.
Everybody does.
Patrick Sexual.
He's a dick rider.
On those clips, Brady. They call him Patrick Mahomo. But I'll have to say,
how fucked up would it be? How fucked up would it be if the year after Brady's out, there's an undefeated team that goes all the way?
Right.
That'd be crazy, dude.
I mean, it's probably going to happen. Sadly, it's probably going to happen. It's not going to happen for the right reasons. That's going to be the problem.
Yep.
I mean, we'll see. Either way, I'm taking Chiefs. The underdogs in this, by the way, they're plus 112. Crazy.
So the next game we have is the Bengals at the Chargers. Give me the bungholes.
And I'll take the Chargers at home.
You're going Bengals, huh?
Yeah. I need the Chargers to lose. Oh,
they had a long break, and they almost beat the Ravens, so that's not the worst call. But I think the Chargers have a little bit better defense, and I think they'll stop Jamar Chase. I think they'll hold him to under. I'm hoping under 100 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers. It's tough, man. The Bengals have lost so many close games that it's like it just feels like every week they're going to probably win.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that they fucking lose. And like the Bengals are my secret favorite team. Burrow's like my favorite quarterback, but man, like they get off to such a shitty start every year.
Yeah,
and
but
this
we're
year
in the
they
second half of the season now.
Yeah, like it's like every year they get off to such a shitty start, and this year it just keeps topping on. It just keeps compiling. I think the Chargers at home can get it done. I'm going to go Chargers.
Okay.
What did Hash take? Bengals.
Yeah, he took the Bills, and then he took
bunch of 2v2s this week. This is crazy. Bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we only got one island. You got the Rams. Everybody else is
no. Hash had an island. I think.
Oh,
yeah,
he's got the
Falcons and the Broncos. Yeah. So the next game we got the all Texas Super Bowl happening. We got the Texans versus the Cowboys.
What do they call this? The King of the Hill special or some shit? The Hank Hill, the Hank Hill Bowl.
Yep. So give me the Texans. The Cowboys. Last week, I think, between both quarterbacks, it was like 60 yards passing. Yeah, okay, 76 yards 66 yards passing total for the Cowboys last week between two quarterbacks.
Yeah, Cooper Rush threw for 13 for 23 for 45 yards.
Yeah, and then Trey Lance 4 for 6, 21 yards, 1 interception.
God damn.
Yeah, give me the Texans. I do not think there's no way. There's absolutely no way that I can think of in my mind that the Cowboys win this game. The Texans can play the worst game of the year and still beat the Cowboys in this game. And
the Texans should have won last week. They lost. Fairbairn missed that field goal.
Yeah, no, the Texans definitely should have won that game last week, but they're going to dominate the Cowboys in this one. So give me the Texans. Sorry, not the Cowboys.
I agree. I'm taking Texans. I don't trust the Cowboys at all. Like if it was last year, I would have took the Cowboys at home, but this isn't even really a home game. So
and I already wrote Sterling down for the Texans. I know he said that that's what he would consider it. So what do you got, Rooster?
Texans.
Yep.
I got talked out of picking the Eagles last week because Hash tried to steal a fucking Cowboys island. Fuck that. So that was the only reason. I knew the Eagles were going to win, but I couldn't let somebody have an island of the Cowboys without me. Fuck that.
If I know my team's losing, I'm taking that island.
Yeah, if my Cowboys would have won and Hash was on an island with them and I was like, fuck them, I would have felt awful.
See, what Rooster's really thinking is he's like, man, I'm in the lead. I don't give a fuck about one game.
It's true, but it's against the person that's on your coattails.
No, I do care. I do care, but legitimately, I was like, I'm not letting you have that island, dude.
I don't blame you.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
It would have felt awful because the Cowboys always have a chance of winning because they got CeeDee Lamb, they got a decent defense that just has to step up and show how good they are. They just haven't, but they're trying to get together because their whole new coaching staff. Losing Dan Quinn was a fucking blow, man. Went from top 3 defense to bottom 5 defense.
Right.
Fucked.
Yep.
So if they eventually start catching on with Zimmer, maybe they could hang with the Texans. I mean, Texans lost what, 2 in a row?
Yes, I believe so.
So it's not insane to think the Cowboys could win. It might be 3 in a row. No, yeah, they beat the Colts 3 weeks ago, but then they lost the Jets and
they lost to the Jets and Lions.
Lions, yeah.
Did Hash take the Texans?
Yeah, everybody did.
No, poor Cowboys. But I hope they tank the rest of the year. Honestly, Cowboys need to just fucking put Trey Lance out there every game. Right. Fine by me.
So real quick, speaking of football, still college football, the Colorado Buffaloes have a chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
If
To make
win
the
it-
playoffs?
Yeah, if they win the Big 12, they're in. So they're in second place because Iowa State has lost the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. So Iowa State could have made the playoffs. They're not going to now because there's no way. I mean, there is a
Fuck.
way. Like they can. Like if Colorado and BYU lose, in the next 2 weeks, twice or something, then yeah. But right now in the Big 12, BYU versus Colorado would be the Big 12 championship. So whoever wins that is in the playoffs.
And then is BYU ranked? What are they ranked?
They're undefeated, so they are number
Like 10th or
7
something then?
7 in the nation.
And then
Hey,
Colorado's what,
Florida beat
22nd?
LSU, Cody.
What?
Florida beat LSU.
No way.
Yeah. 27-16.
Damn.
LSU was 21 in the nation.
What is Colorado ranked right now?
They are. Let me see. 18.
That could be a good game, dude. They could
How
actually
far-
pull it off.
Yeah.
Where's Iowa State ranked?
No longer.
I don't even see their score on here.
They're not ranked anymore.
Is that
Really?
Iowa State the guys that do the wave?
No, that's Iowa.
That's
Yeah,
Iowa.
that's the Hawkeyes.
I think that's fucking cool as shit. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite thing.
So. Indiana Hoosiers are number 5 in the nation, y'all.
Yeah,
Indiana.
they're undefeated.
They're undefeated.
Whoa.
The coach. So he's lost 2 games ever since he became like a college coach, I think. And that was when he was coaching James Madison, I believe. He lost 2 games with James Madison, and ever since then he has not lost.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
they're
pretty impressive.
They're 10-0 right now. And
Is that the guy who was asking the reporter, "What are we, 10-0?"
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Yep, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Well, Iowa State plays Cincy today, so they could win today.
Yeah.
You said Gators pulled it off though against LSU.
Yeah, the Gators won.
Nice.
Gators aren't near ranked, are they?
Oh no.
Yeah, they're pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Was LSU?
Yeah, they're 21.
Damn. Those SEC teams, baby.
No, I know.
Some big boys down there. You never know.
So right now.
Oh yeah, no, they.
Oregon, Indiana, BYU, Army are the only undefeated teams.
Army.
Yeah.
What's
Army-
wild to me is Iowa State was ranked really high. They lost 2 games and they're just completely out of the top 25.
Yeah, and there's teams on here that have 4 losses or 3 losses.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm seeing because LSU, Louisville, South Carolina, they all have 3 losses.
Yep. LSU and Louisville have
So
4.
why-
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because the opponents they played.
Strength of schedules,
Yeah.
everything.
Who did they lose to?
And then how much you
State
lose
lost
by,
to, they lost to Texas Tech and Kansas.
Kansas isn't ranked this year?
No, Texas Tech isn't either.
Well, hey, another thing to talk about that we should talk about real quick is Jake Paul won last night.
Garbage.
It's a pretty lame fight, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah, that his press conference after, oh yeah, I carried Mike Tyson through that fight. He was tired. I did everything. Like, but shut up, dude.
I think he did.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
sure
gonna
he
lie.
did, but dude,
I
that
think
whole
he did.
even the whole press conference seemed rigged, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think it was as much rigged. Like, I think they both wanted to win that, but Jake Paul wasn't going to knock out Mike Tyson, and I appreciate him for doing that. I thank him for not going off because I think he could have stopped old man Mike. Mike looked tired in round 3 of 2-minute round fights. Or rounds, whatever.
Yeah.
That was sad.
I mean,
I mean, he looked good his first 2
Well,
rounds.
he's almost-
He was winning, but
He's
dude,
almost 60 though. I mean, that
58.
that was kind of
30
the
years
thing.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
like he's fucking
yeah, that was pretty brutal. But the fights before were awesome. Like every single fight before that was the shit.
Dude, the co-main event was the best fight.
That was gnarly, and that chick, I feel like she got robbed.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
It wasn't It wasn't a horrible robbing. Yeah, it wasn't a horrible robbing, but the other chick fucking cheated the whole time. Just headbutt. The ref's like, "Hey, stop, fucking quit."
Yeah.
He only took 1 point from her for headbutting 50 times.
Yeah, well, dude, and then like if that first round had 10 more seconds, Serrano would have knocked her ass out.
I think so.
Dude,
yeah.
She had her fucking on the rope.
I don't know how that wasn't a 10-8. They gave her a 10-9 for that. That's just. Yeah, boxing's fucking dumb with their refs, man.
Oh yeah,
they've always been dumb. Even the casuals can tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like, and then like you look at the stats. Like Serrano was 47-2-1 with 30 fucking knockouts, 31 knockouts in her career. Like,
yeah,
she almost had 32 if she had 10 more seconds in that round. And then Taylor had she was like 27-1 or something like that with only
17-1, but like
6 knockouts.
5 knockouts, or something like that. Yeah.
And it's like, dude,
but they fucking threw, dude. They fought hard.
Oh, fuck yeah,
both of them went to town. That was great. And then the fight before that Mario Barrios.
Oh yeah, that fight was good too.
He was the champ. That was a really good one. That went to a draw, and it was a legit 6-6 draw. It was awesome.
Yeah,
bunch of good fights. And it was just a letdown to see Mike Tyson not throwing. He was like, Jake Paul was like, I'm just going to stay on the outside to where Mike Tyson never throws because he can't reach me.
Yeah, because he has short.
And that's what he did. He just dip in, he'd jab him, he'd jab uppercut a couple times, and he's too quick.
The real talk of the night, though, was the pre-fight interview, Mike Tyson's ass right on television.
Yeah, right after he kisses his son, who's interviewing him.
Yeah.
He's like, "I love you, son." Kisses him, walks off, his fucking ass hanging out.
The cameraman just goes like this.
It's like, yep. Right, you know what? Oops. And then he pans up real quick. You know.
He stayed there for a second too. He was just watching him walk.
Dude, I was watching it with a bunch of kids in the room and shit, and we were all laughing so hard. It was so funny.
Old man ass.
If that had been Collinsworth, he'd been like, "Man, I thought that was a fantastic ass, and I realized it was Tyson's and not Mahomes."
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, that was probably the last time we'll ever watch Mike Tyson fight, unfortunately. Yeah. And I hope he gets happy again, because he seemed really depressed all of a sudden. Ever since he's been doing this again, he's just been mad and upset and depressed. And before this, 4 years ago, when he was all fat and happy, he was just happy-go-lucky, having a good time. Like, yeah, let's smoke some weed, let's do some mushrooms. You ever licked a toad? Just having a good time.
Exactly. But I mean,
now he's like, "Your nothing legacy means nothing. You turn into dust when you die. That's all there is. Fuck that shit." Like, whoa. All right. Go lick another toad, bro.
Being 60 years old, he looked good though. He
physically and physical shape. He
looked good for sure.
But just watching that Sugar Ray Leonard fight with him, just the way they were, it was like they were just, or Roy Jones Jr. They were fucking running at each other and swinging, and then just holding on to each other, and then doing it over. They were gassed, and 58-year-old Mike Tyson. If that would have been the real Mike Tyson, Jake Paul would have got knocked the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, if it was Mike in his prime, of course. Yeah. But Jake would have never taken that fight.
Even 15 years ago, maybe, but now it's just too late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you guys hear who's going to be Jake Paul's next fight?
Canelo. I know Ryan Garcia wants to fight him.
Well, Canelo's also retired, so that would make sense. Because he's
who is Jake Paul lost to then?
Canelo retired? He just
Floyd
had a fight.
I think he's retiring now.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's about to retire.
See, I was just talking to a couple of people at work about that. If he fights Canelo, if Canelo loses to Jake Paul, Canelo is the biggest bitch in the world, dude.
No, dude, Jake Paul. No, he's fighting President Jimmy Carter.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he just turned 100. So
Butterbean called him out.
Don't do it, Butterbean. Don't do it. Everybody's gonna call him out because they'll take a loss. They'll take a beating for a good $20 million.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Mike Tyson might have lost, but he didn't really lose. They fucking.
He,
They were showing the.
No, it
trying to remember what
counted. I
movie-
mean, it does count against the record. You
Yeah.
know, so technically he lost.
Oh yeah, but
It
that
wasn't
doesn't
an
matter
exhibition.
but he won.
because Mike Tyson may never box again.
Yeah, but he
20
won.
million. He'll never need money. He didn't need money before. He definitely doesn't fucking need it now.
Yeah, no.
Like he doesn't have to do shit.
I just hope he gets in a good mental state again because he was awesome when he was all having a good time.
Did you guys know he has edible gummies that
Yeah, in
are
the shape
shaped
of
like ears?
Holyfield's ear. He's in
Not
on
only
it.
that,
It's Holyfield. Holyfield's in on it. He gets a cut.
That's awesome.
But when he was
Yeah, they're
when he was
partners.
on
in that.
Logan, when he was on Logan Paul podcast, the amount of mushrooms he put in his mouth at one time,
Oh, he just kept
And,
eating
like,
them too.
Logan Paul like looked at his buddy and looked at like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah,
he was
He
gone.
he's a fucking
He
animal.
couldn't believe it. Like you just took that many?
He's a
Right.
fucking
Oh,
animal.
man.
Logan Paul said he would kill Mike Tyson in a fight. So
He's
I
a smaller brother. He might,
might-
because he's
No, Logan's
more
bigger.
agile.
Logan. Okay,
But-
Logan's taller, but Jake Paul's like he's bigger.
Yeah, but doesn't Logan weigh more?
No.
Well, he's definitely got a bigger reach. He would dominate Tyson too. I think he
Yeah.
would.
So who do you think would win between Logan and Jake Paul? Why don't they
Right
fight?
now, it'd be Jake because
Yeah.
Logan hasn't been boxing.
Oh,
Give him 4 or 5 years, it'd be a good fight. Honestly,
Yeah, that would be a good fight. But I mean, I would still even say Jake Paul would dominate his brother anyway.
I
Like,
think Logan
with
is
as much-
about to start fighting legit fighters, though. I
Like-
think finally he might start fighting actual fighters.
Oh, Jake Paul, yeah,
Because he said he wants to go for the welterweight belt.
yeah.
If he does that, he's got to fight some actual boxers.
do you still own cryptocurrency, Rooster?
A little bit, yeah. I sold some like 2 days ago.
Oh shit! So because Bitcoin went up to 91,000,
That's so crazy.
and
I don't have any Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I've got some Dogecoin.
yeah, I got Dogecoin too. I got a little bit. I got two and a half Ethereum. I got 7 cents worth of Bitcoin because I've slowly invested. I put like 1,000 into Bitcoin last year because I was like, if it goes up to 1 million, or I know it's like going over to 100,000 up to 150,000 is a lot, but I mean,
Yeah.
like with Trump going to that fucking cryptocurrency meeting and them wanting to use it as the part of the national currency, was where they like you can buy gold, you can buy silver, you can buy US dollars in the treasury, and you can hopefully soon buy Bitcoin in the treasury, which will make it vastly more valuable, because that's something that they were talking about doing. Plus Elon's on Trump's team, and Elon loves his Doge. So
Mhm.
I'm hoping Doge. I think Doge is going to go over $1 the next
It's at
time it goes up.
36 cents right now.
Yeah, but the highest was 70 cents.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's it. I think, and it's
I
been
bought
a
at
few-
5 cents.
That's where I'm bought into now, is 5 cents for. I have like 26,700 and some of them, and
Oh, nice.
my buy-in is at 5 cents. So if it goes to $1.05, I'll be sitting all right.
Hell yeah, dude. Good shit.
But I don't know. Some people were projecting it to go higher just because.
I don't think it
I
can
mean-
actually go much higher than $1. Is what people are saying. Like the
It-
type
they
of
s-
stock it is can't. Like it just can't, because they break it apart every time it reaches a certain thing. They like split it somehow. So somebody was trying to explain, like it's never going to go to like $6, $7, $8, $20, because it
It
can't.
might not go that high, but
They're
it
thinking
might
about
not
a
go
buck.
that high because it has an unlimited supply. Apparently, kind of like it's because even Shiba Inu, it doesn't have a cap, but at the same time it does, because they keep burning. But it's got trillions of fucking coins, so it's got so many hundreds of trillions of coins. But they keep burning them too. So every time they buy or play games, it burns so many of them. But it's going to take it'll probably take a decade for it to really burn that down. But with Dogecoin, they don't really have a halving. But the only reason I disagree, as in like maybe it won't go that high, like $6 is a lot. $2 I could see, $1.50, because they never thought it. They back in the day when it was like I had 700 and some thousand of them, it was never supposed to go to fucking 10 cents. It was never
Mhm.
supposed to go that high, and then it fucking went to 70 cents. So
Mhm.
there is a chance on a good bull run that it could go higher. But yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it'll go $6 or anything, but I could see 2 on a good bull run.
Well, here's hoping.
Somebody was
I've got like 17 or 1800 more shares. Not that many, but still, whatever. If that goes up to $1, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, no, a dollar would give me 26,000 or
Oh,
almost
yeah.
27,000, and then I pay the taxes. I'll take that.
Yeah, right.
I'll take that. That's just in one coin because I think Ethereum's going to go higher too.
Yep.
But
Anyway, I need to hop
my-
off here, fellas.
right on.
Sounds good.
Good podcast, guys. Good luck tomorrow, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, Cody.
What happened last week anyway? I didn't see your numbers. I saw you posted.
Oh, everyone went 9-5 except me. I went 8-6.
Damn, so
Yeah.
close.
It was 9-5, 9-5, 9-5, 8-6. So, yeah, everything.
Well,
I felt like
this-
I did
this week-
pretty shitty last week, but
This
luckily
week will be different because everybody was like, it's been
it's gonna be mixed up.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
been like, there was like 3 or 4 games this week that everybody picked the same.
Uh-huh.
So
That's all.
And the Niners, the Packers, the Texans, and the Dolphins are the only ones
yep.
that everybody picked together.
Right on, fellas. Well, good luck to you.
And the Lions.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk to y'all next time.
All right, sounds good.
Later, guys. See you tomorrow, my codes.
See you
Call
guys.
me when you're on your way.
Sounds
Have
good.
fun at the game. Have fun at the game.
Later.
Bye-bye.